This week we have two markets up in the mountains of Colorado.
Those are the homes none of us will ever be able to afford.
And so they escort us through here because you guys, I beat my record. Good morning, Market Fam, and welcome back to another vlog. This week we have two markets up in the mountains of Colorado. If you guys are new here, my name is Jocelyn. I'm the owner of a small business. I do markets 2 to 3 times per week, normally farmers markets, festivals. I have a soap, bath bomb, body care business. So you guys, I did both of these markets last week. I didn't film because I wanted to get the layout, get everything situated before I brought, all my filming stuff with me. So to give you the layout, today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Today is Wednesday. I am on my way up to Mountain Village, which for those of you who may not know Colorado as well, that is probably like 5 minutes from Telluride. And then the second market this week will be up at Crested Butte, Colorado, and that one is on Sundays. So I did the Mountain Village market last week, and you guys, we got hailed on twice, and it rained pretty bad. And I didn't do my layout the way I should have. I got lucky. The market manager gave me a corner booth. So instead of doing my layout the way you have normally seen, which is kind of, I hate to call it like Z formation. It's kind of Z formation, but it kind of wraps all the way around the inside of the booth. Kind of like this. Because I have the corner booth, now I can just literally wrap everything around like this. And people get to like just walk straight up to everything and see it all from the front. So great layout. There's the awning to my booth, right? I did not direct the awning in the correct direction. So I put it to the front and I should have put it to the side. The sun hit my product pretty bad, but the temperature was only about, I think the high was like 72. So that was not the major problem. It was when the hail and the wind came that was the problem. So if I switch the awning this week to the side, it will be much, much, much better. By the way, you guys, if you remember my issues last year with finding a way, because I wanted to talk to you guys in the car, and I bought that stupid little version of like a cheaper GoPro, and that was like a no-go. But thanks to TikTok Shop, does anyone else have this? I'm sure everybody that's on TikTok, it's like you're on there and you get an ad and you're like, oh, I didn't know I need this, but I do. Well, in this instance, I really did need this. But like last year, it was like I was looking at $80, $100 solutions to be able to record in the car. And now, thanks to TikTok Shop, 11 bucks. Literally, I have one of those suction mounts. If you guys are on TikTok, I know you've seen them. That round thing that just suctions right to your car. That's what you guys are on right now. 11 bucks, and I can just film on my phone and talk to you guys. Solution done. I guess patience wins, right? So that is what we're doing now. I'm going to record a little bit of the views so you guys can see my drive-in. It's not really interesting so far, but I'm hoping you guys can see a lot of like my good views on the way into Mountain Village. Because like I said last year, if you guys are coming to Colorado, make the drive from Ridgeway to Telluride or Mountain Village or both. It is stunning. It is beautiful. What else do I want to tell you guys? I have not been filming prep this year, and I'm sorry for that. I really feel like I'm lacking in content. It just is too hard with the house being for sale and everything that is going on. So when I get in my new house, we will go back to filming lots and lots of prep, and I feel like the vlogs will be more cohesive at that point. But for now, we're doing market videos, we're doing what we can. Oh, I wanted to talk about new photography. So if you guys tuned in last week, I showed you my new replica surfaces and what I was planning to do with them. I showed you like the one decent shot that I got. I ordered that lens. So I think it was 200 and something. I got it direct from Sony so I could use their $25 off coupon. You guys, it is a great, great, great lens. I am going to put up some pictures here while I'm talking of some new pictures that I took. I'm not going to take any more until I get in the new house, but I had a new blood orange and lime agave sugar scrub that just came out, and so I needed pictures of that to put on the website. It actually hasn't been released at the markets yet. It is exclusively just on the website right now. I don't have room to put it at the market yet. But I took pictures of that one. I just love with the glass, what they call the replica glass over my old background, the marble looking background. I just love, love, love how that looks. And I'm sure that I will even get better at this, but I am so happy with that picture. And then I took a new picture of my turmeric soap and my orange patchouli soap and my desert garden soap, which I'll put all of those up here while I'm talking, because those all needed, really, really needed new pictures. Everything else on the website is okay. It's either good or it's okay, and it will be all right until I can get in there and take brand new pictures of everything. Also, the bath salts, they needed better pictures, and you guys look at how those came out. So I am absolutely loving these backgrounds. I am looking forward to them releasing their holiday collection in July. I told you guys last week, they said that they were in like SOS mode, like help mode, like almost losing their business. And it seems like they made enough during the sale to survive. They will be coming out in July with their holiday collection. And if they have the two backgrounds that I think that I want, I'm going to snag those and then I'm done, because I've spent so much. I probably spent $1,000 between the lens, between the backgrounds, between new props from Hobby Lobby, but it's all coming together. And then I am collecting emails. I think I only get about 5 to 10 new emails on my email list per day at each market, but you know, it all adds up, and eventually, hopefully, I can have a couple of thousand people on my email list. And then with my great pictures, I should be able to do stunning email campaigns and be able to drive some more online business. All right, so now we're going to switch over and I'm going to show you guys a bit of my drive. I'll see you in a bit.
Wishes on satellites. Used to stay up at night, hoping one day that the stars would align. Left a trail of broken hearts, but you were different from the start. How you smiled when you said my name that night. It's like I dreamed you up inside my head. I thought the picture perfect love was only in frames. Guess I pulled you right from the page into reality. Feels like I'm falling deep into your gravity. 'Cause it's like I dreamed you up. Every layer of your soul it's better than the one before. Honestly, you were so unexpected. Even on the darker days, the way you love me lights the way. My fairy tales and future are finally connected. It's like I dreamed you up inside my head. I thought the picture perfect love was only in frames. Guess I pulled you right from the page into reality. Feels like I'm falling deep into your gravity. 'Cause it's like I dreamed you up. No, it isn't fiction. I don't have to wish it, 'cause you're right here. I live for this moment when you look at me and you say, my dear. It's like I dreamed you up inside my head. I thought this picture perfect love was only in frames. Guess I pulled you right from the page into reality. Feels like I'm falling deep into your gravity. 'Cause it's like I dreamed you up.
All right, guys, I am back. Was that not the prettiest drive you have ever seen to like work ever? So I don't know if I can, let me see if I can zoom in. So like if we were to go straight, I'm trying to show you. If we were to go straight down there, that would be Telluride. But we are going to turn here, and this is the way to Mountain Village. So Mountain Village, if you guys don't know, has like ski in, ski out, very expensive resorts. I stayed there once, probably in 2017. I think I stayed there at a place that was like $350 a night or something, back when I had the money to do so, because I used to be a project manager and now I run a small business and make poverty wages. But that, if you want to enjoy life, sometimes you can't put money first. So Mountain Village is the place where like Oprah owns land, like $14 million just for the land. I think a condo alone is probably like $1.2 million. And homes are probably anywhere from 5 million on up. I don't know what the highest cost home is. Maybe I'll look it up on, maybe I'll do some searching on Zillow and post something here on the screen for you guys. But I imagine the homes go up to like $45 million. So every Wednesday they do a market up here. And by the way, you guys, even if you guys don't enjoy the footage of the drive-in, I kind of record it also for my memory of Colorado. And my mom watches these videos and she really loves like the beauty of the United States. Hi, Mom. And so she really, really loves to see like the drive-in and the mountains and all that. So I also record this for her. She is all the way in Australia and wishes she was back here driving around the United States. Also, it's I got to show you guys a lot of beauty of that drive, but they're also like, if you were a passenger in my car, you'd be able to like look down and see the stream all the way up the side of the road, and that is just beauty in and amongst itself. And I couldn't really get footage of that and keep the car on the road, so you guys didn't get like the full beauty of that drive-in, but there is just a beautiful stream that goes all along the road. All right, going into Mountain Village. Also, did you guys see those red rocks? Like, everybody talks about Sedona, and I understand Sedona's red rocks are like way more stunning. But did you guys see like Colorado has pretty red rocks too? Last week I got to this market probably about, let me show you guys since I'm going so slow. Show you guys some of the beauty of this place. Those are the homes none of us will ever be able to afford. Beautiful golf courses in here. Man, I would just like to stay like one night in one of these homes. Sorry if the camera's trying to go all over the place. I'm trying to like show you guys as much as I can. So pretty, all the aspen trees, Christmas trees. They, off to the right here, you can see they put in a little trail for people to bike and walk along in the mornings. And you'd think since this is such a wealthy area that I would make a ton more money up here, but that's just not how it is. A lot of people make that assumption that you can just come up to one of these places and raise your prices and that people will spend a lot more. And sometimes it happens. Like I had a lady at one market up here last year. She walked in and she was like, "Your large candles?" And I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "I'll take all of them." And unfortunately, I only had 6 with me. This year I have 12 with me at all times. So that would be great. And I feel like I manifested that a little bit because I was talking to one of my friends one day and I said, you know, Oprah's up here with all her money, because she's still, even though I don't think she's finished building her new home, she still owns a home or rents a home up here or something. I'm like, imagine if Oprah could just send, you know, one of her staff down and just spend $200 on like my soap, you know, because it's nothing to her, right? Absolutely nothing. And okay, so it wasn't Oprah and her staff coming down to spend money, but I got a lady that came in and bought $200 worth of candles. So it's it really speaks of volumes, you guys. If you like speak stuff into the universe, it doesn't show up exactly the way you think it's going to, but it will show up. So I should speak that into the universe again and say this time I would like somebody to show up and buy $350 worth of my handmade goods. Isn't this just stunning and beautiful? So this right here is Lost Creek Lane. That is where I stayed. Somewhere down that road is the place that I stayed in. I think I tried to find it when I came back here one time, but I couldn't. I'm too busy. I'm pretty much too busy with the market to like try to walk around and like find things in this place. Okay, now see guys, this heritage parking garage. So I go up onto the plaza. I'm going to show you. I go up onto the plaza to drop everything off, and then I have to come back here and park my car and walk back up. It's the elevator is really super close to get back up on the plaza. Maybe I'll take you guys with and show you. Okay, so I have to turn in here, and this is always an adventure because there's like work trucks in here, and who knows what we run into on a daily basis coming in here. And then the crew, the Mountain Village crew, they take time out to help us get up here and get situated in our spot. Sometimes there's a guy right here like flagging us down. So these guys right in front here. Good morning. Good, how are you?
I'm trying to remember, what's your name?
Jocelyn. Divine Love Vasco. 36, I think.
36 it is. You were correct. Alright. Oh, I remember.
Okay. And so they escort us through here because cars are not normally allowed on the plaza like this. And they don't want us like hitting any pedestrians or having issues. Like they help us just park and stuff to get unloaded. So this is my spot, like right in front here.
You could back up or you could pull on the side. It's up to you.
Can I stay here?
Yeah, you could stay there.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Of course.
All right, guys, so this is my spot right here. I'll be back to show you when it's all set up. All right, guys, I lied. I am back because I forgot I was gonna tell you that I was going to show you. Apparently I can't even turn my car on. That I was gonna show you getting down to the parking garage. So they also have to escort us out of here. I also really have to visit the restroom, so we'll cut out that part, but I'll show you the restaurant that we come back up through is really pretty. Again, wish I had the money to hang out and have lunch there. Ah, the vendor life, right? So this right here, where you see these, that's where I'll come back up. There's Cassidy, another vendor. All right, there's the dude I was talking about. So he waves us down to let us know we're safe to go through. And back out. It's a very unique market, huh, guys? I think I don't know if this is my favorite one, but it's like top of the list. And then I gotta swap glasses or I won't be able to see here in a second. Hold on. And then we have, they give us these passes so that we don't have to pay to be in here. Otherwise, I don't know what it is, $2 an hour or something. We'll see if my spot is open, my favorite spot. I like to park right by the garage. I'm sorry, right by the elevator. Yay, it is open. Can't get any closer to the elevator than this. All right, now we are good to go back into the plaza. Yeah, there's the normal parking rates. So they waive that for us, which is great. So I think this place, this hotel or restaurant is called the Madeline. I'm gonna run around here to the bathroom. I will be right back. All right, back around the corner. So there's the restaurant that I was talking about. And they have an outdoor patio, which we're gonna kind of walk through. Oh, hello, friend. This is part of the plaza. And then you guys will see my booth is not really that far away from where we just came up in the elevator. If there is a Disney princess market, I think this is it. And the crew, the guys that, help us, I'm sure you guys have heard about the problem with the Colorado ski mountains areas. And that people that have to work up here, of course they can't afford to live up here. So they have to take a shuttle. So we have to be out of here by, a certain time. They're not too strict about it, but like we have to be out of here by a certain time so that they can catch their shuttle back to cheaper parts of Colorado. It's the gondola. And the bike paths are up there. And this is my spot. So now I will see you after I get set up. All right, guys, here is the booth tour. So I got my sign, got the body butters, bath salts, sugar scrubs. Lotions are supposed to be on the table by the candles, but I don't want them in the sun, so they're over here. So they don't have a price tag, but oh well. Shower steamers, lotion bars. These are new this year, if I didn't tell you guys that. Soaps. Mini bath bomb bar. Here's the bath bombs. I got a little 15% off bucket. And the candles, car diffusers, lip balms, and perfume roller balls. Do I have enough products yet? I don't know. So, see how lucky I am with this corner booth? Like, it's a lot of traffic that comes right down there from the gondolas. market is looking a little bare to me today. Alright, so there it is. Good morning, market family. It is now Sunday morning, and I am on my way to my second market, and I thought we would check in and do a little chit chat. So this one, I am on my way to Crested Butte. My new mount that I told you guys about is failing me a little bit. It's staying suctioned to the glass, but the drop down part is not, is just flailing. It doesn't have any structure to it anymore. So that happened, I guess, after just being in the sun for like 3 days. So, oh well. You guys can still see and hear me, so good enough, right? So let's talk about the other day. So at Mountain Village, I think I ended up doing about $450 that day, and I also got an online sale for like $70. So I think everything worked out to like 520 or something. I'm too tired to do math. I think I only slept maybe like 4 hours last night. I was trying to get some bath bombs done, wrapped at the last minute. I have to paint those outside because of the toxicity that they give off from the isopropyl alcohol that I have to paint them with. Yesterday decided it was going to be very windy, so I only got a couple of hours of painting in, and then I decided to catch up on some other stuff with the business, and then I wanted to let them like dry, because if you paint them and then put them in the plastic too soon, they just smear. So I wanted them to dry all day, and so it wasn't until about 11:30 last night that I got in to get them wrapped and labeled and put in my bag. So if I haven't told you guys, the thing about Colorado is I think, and I don't have like other cities to really compare this to, but this is how I think it is in my mind. I think other big cities, when you go to markets, you might have more of a constant flow of people, especially for a product like mine or products like mine. Then I think you have a better, like, steady income. But how it is in Colorado is you make most of your money July and first week of August. So we're talking literally about a 5-week time period. And I am struggling with this, you guys. I am struggling with it a lot because I think when I started out this business, I was like, oh, I'll get online sales. And then I figured out how hard online was. So I started to do the markets, and festivals. And I was like, okay, great. That brings in more sales. And it does, but it's like not enough to live off of. And then there just isn't enough around here, like the two holiday markets that I know of, one that's in the town that I live in and the one up at Telluride, same damn weekend. And then there aren't any others. So I could do the holiday market at my town farmers market. It's really, really, really very, very cold then. And because it's all outdoors, they don't have an indoor section anymore. So it's really all outdoors. And so I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I just don't know that this is gonna work out for me long term. So I'm like literally trying to find a new plan. But for in the meantime, all I can do is deal with the meantime. Because I am not doing the Friday market that I was doing last year, and I'm not doing the Saturday market that I was doing last year, and July 4th, which that is the big week. If your regular sales are X, like you can do double on those days around July 4th. That is when all the tourists are out and they're spending money. So I went looking online to see if there was any festival type things or any other markets that I could sign up for. and I found one called Cherry Days in Peonia. So this is how my schedule is going to go. July 2nd, I'll be doing Mountain Village, which you guys just saw in the beginning part of this video. Then that's the second Wednesday. Then on Thursday, I will go to set up in Peonia and leave everything overnight. Sorry, trying to drive and think of dates. Okay, so Friday the 4th will be 11 to 7 in Peonia, and then Saturday the 5th will be 11 to 7. And then pack up, come home, and then come up to Crested Butte, what we're doing today, on Sunday the 6th. Yeah, it's like 5 days non-stop, but you know, like I just explained to you guys, that's what you have to do, because this is, I mean, there's the potential to make $4,000 or $5,000 in a matter of 5 days, and then that's it. Like, you can still make money at the other markets, but it won't. Those are the high. That's the high earning week. So I have to really, really, really take advantage of it. Also, for my overnight events, I have all these mismatched sidewalls. I have one sidewall that came with my canopy, and then I have two more that I bought, and then I have another one that they don't, two zip together, but the other ones don't zip together. And then I have the problem of the fact that I have a canopy with an awning. I went on Amazon and a listing came up for the same brand as my canopy, which is Crown Shade. They had 4 sidewalls that you could buy all together for like $60. And they're the type of sidewalls that have layers to them, like not just the one layer, but like 3 layers to them, so they like block out the sun and stuff. And I was like, oh, screw it, add to cart. Because although there's no way to make those other sidewalls work to block out my tent. They're going to have security, but if you're a market person, you still have to put your walls on, because security cannot watch every canopy or security cannot watch every booth every minute, right? They're just looking at the place as an overall. It's kind of like the security to your house. One day somebody explained to me, our locked doors and windows aren't going to actually prevent somebody from getting in. They just make it so that person has to make noise so that you can then take preventative measures to protect yourself. So same thing with overnight security at our market. The other thing that I decided to invest in, I honestly, in order to do these videos, I need to be able to charge my phone halfway through the day, and I cannot find my other power bank. I think it's for the best, because my other power bank is huge. It's probably 3 or 4 times the size of my phone, and then you got to carry around all these cords. I went on Amazon, you guys. Let me put a picture up here of what I bought, and I'm going to link it below. And my next video, where I talk about things that you need, 10 more things to upgrade for your market booth or whatever, I am going to put this on the list, because I didn't know that these existed now. A power bank with the cords built in. The lightning cord is already there. The USB-C is already there. And then I think this one also has whatever the Android charger is called, and then it has a regular USB. So that is just great, because then you don't have to carry around all these cords. It's just built right into the charger. And $20. Sorry about that, you guys. Like I said, this thing has no stability anymore. Here I was praising buying things off of TikTok shop, and they always seem to not be the best quality. So yeah, so for $20, I think that was an absolute great investment. There was another problem that I had, and that is because I have an electric vehicle with the highest range that I can get, 220 miles or whatever. I had to look for a better charging option than what I use in Crested Butte. What I use in Crested Butte is fine, because I just put the car on the charger for the whole time I'm at the market, and by the time I'm done with the market. My car is fully charged again. Yes, electric vehicles take 5, 6, 7 hours to charge on what's called a level 2 charger, which is what most of them are. And that was not going to cut it at all for, and at my house, because I never planned on staying here permanently. I only have a level 1 charger there, which takes 3 days to charge my car. This, what I was just talking about, July 2nd through July 6th, I needed a better option. Otherwise, I was just going to run out of charge, literally. So I did find, I think maybe 10 minutes outside of Peonia, maybe 15 minutes, there is a fast, what they call a DC fast charger, where I should be able to get some charge put on my car within 20, 30 minutes. So, because they must be working on getting more of those put in. Because when I first moved to the western slope of Colorado, like there weren't any anywhere. Or maybe I just wasn't up on finding them. They still are difficult to locate. Just another reason why I'm saying like difficult to live away from big city areas. So I was watching another YouTuber yesterday, and she was talking about how, to make your business like ultimately successful, it can take like 5 years. She is absolutely right. If any of you are in this, and probably agree with that. And if you are new to this and you are thinking that you're going to just make money right off the bat in your first year and like it's going to support you and your household, that is an occurrence that is very, 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 very rare. There's so much investment that has to be made into investments to make them work. And in the first few years, you are literally just trying to get feedback from your customers. Like, you guys, I should look up and see. I'm going to put the total on the screen here. I'm going to look up and see like what I have made alone this year on bath salts. Bath salts was not my idea. That was something that customers kept requesting from me. And this is the amount of money I have made just since the beginning of May on those. And that's just one product. The mini bath bombs. Like that was not my idea. Like actually a lot of what I make today was like not actually my idea. I just wanted to make round bath bombs. Like eucalyptus mint, bath bombs with rings, whatever. Those didn't sell. Like everything has had to, the only thing that has stayed the same from the beginning is my body butter. Everything else has been like requested by customers, or I got inspired by something on YouTube to start that product and it ended up sticking with the business. If you go back to the very beginning, all I had was melt-a-pore soap and bath bombs. And then I started adding all these other things, figuring out what it is that my customers wanted. And now more money is coming in. But here's the other thing is I still need to figure out SEO for my website. I think I figured out how to do it better, but I may have to hire someone to help. I am still building an email list. I have like 175 people maybe on my email list, but like really to run a business, you need thousands of people on those lists. And that does not get done overnight. A lot of people will say, I ask them, some people that are in a hurry, I don't even ask them if they want to join my email list, or if I know they're going to say, a lot of people will be like, oh, I don't live here. And then I have to be like, I have a website and I ship, and I have $6 flat rate shipping and free shipping over $65. So by the end of this season, and I was just telling you guys how short the season really is here in Colorado, by the end of the season, I probably will only have maybe another 100 signups if I'm lucky. Actually, that's probably by the end of the year. The YouTuber was absolutely right that it takes a long time to build a business and get it to a point where it can support you. And I'm still working on that. I'm like 2.5 years in. So my hope is that next year, hey guys, I lost service in the middle of talking. My phone just went, nope. Anyways, the point to what she was saying was like the first 5 years, and I guess she listens to like a lot of people who have built success in a business, and said that the first 5 years, oh, I need to slow down. First 5 years of the business is all grind. And you guys, when I have somebody come up to me in a market and they're like, oh, I make bath bombs and I wonder if I could do this or whatever, I'm like, are you ready to work 80 hours a week? That is literally what I tell them. Maybe it's not 80 hours every week, but there are definitely some weeks where you work 80 hours. Like the week that I was just talking about, July, that first week of July. Like I'll easily be working 80, 90 hours that week. And that's why most businesses fail, because people are not willing to do that. And I don't mean to sound like Kim Kardashian, nobody wants to work. I don't mean to sound like that. There is, you do have to put the business first a lot, and there is a lot of investment to make. And that's why most of them fail, is because people are not prepared to do that. Hold on, let me get through this little town part and then I'll be back. So the other part that she was talking about was in those 5 years, you are really, really like building your brand. Like for me, I think I even want to change my company's name. Like I said, there are other things that I want to do with the company, and there are things that I can't talk to you guys about. I am waiting for my house to sell before I can talk to you guys about these things. So I have some secrets in play, but I don't want to talk about them because if this house doesn't sell, none of that's going to happen. So it's just I'm just kind of keeping it secret right now. I think I am done with my road trip babbling for now. I'm going to go ahead and insert here. I didn't film like a ton of the road trip this time, but I did film a little bit of going through this canyon that I think is really pretty. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. It looks like severely pretty in person, but I'm going to go ahead and insert that part here, and then I will see you guys when we get to Crested Butte and I start to set up. Okay? Bye.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat, tested by the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me
So I decided I would also record this part going into Crested Butte because it's really pretty here too. This is another place where people cannot afford to live, so if they want to work here, they have to shuttle in. And in fact, I just passed the shuttle going out of here probably about 15 minutes ago. Another beautiful place, but you know, completely gentrified. Only the rich can live here. Or I guess if you are a farmer or had a house decades and decades ago, or you get left something by your family. I don't know. I think this is part of the reason why I'm just not a big fan of living in Colorado anymore, because I see that it's a playground for the rich and not really for anybody else. Everybody else has to like work super hard and do a lot of traveling to make any money here. So yeah, sorry my outlook is super negative on Colorado right now, but just talking about my experience after living here a couple years. All right, well, I will record the rest of this on the way in, and then I think I have enough battery that we can film my setup, so I will film that as well. See you guys in a bit.
So what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you waiting for? I feel a little unsafe on the surface. I feel a little unstable in all this. And you thought that I knew, but I guess I'm not that good at reading signs. 'Cause when I looked at you, I saw something change in your bloodshot eyes. So what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you waiting for? So just tell me when, even if friends, I miss the beginning, 'cause it feels like the end. I know maybe this life just weren't meant for us. With that said, I hope I can see you again. I feel a little left out in the dark here, but alright, I won't fight. I guess it's life, and we're dead, dear. Oh, I wish that I knew, but we both know I'm not good at reading signs. All those things we've been through, I guess they weren't enough to keep us alive. So what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you waiting for? Just tell me when, even if friends, I miss the beginning, 'cause it feels like the end. I know maybe this life just weren't meant for us. With that said, I hope I can see you again. I hope I can see you again. So what are you waiting for? Oh, what are you waiting for?
These little homes on the side of the street right here. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. These homes are literally millions. I'm not kidding. I think there's one that was like right across from the market last year, and it was for sale for $4.1 million. So do you see what I'm talking about? I mean, they're not even anything tremendously special. This is what I'm talking about, that these parts of Colorado are just a playground for the rich and nothing else. Hey, sorry. Hello. Which part if you zoom with you, or I can make a room spray as well.
That's amazing. Is this new?
You mean me or the art market?
Oh no, not the market. Like this stands. I didn't come here very much last year because it was always so busy.
I only did a couple down in the farmer's market.
This is cool. I love this.
I guess kind of new.
Face behind. I'll face the Sunday crowd to show you around.
It's not too bad.
No, not too bad. I get anxiety.
Oh yeah.
When it's like just nap attack. I like the natural scents. Yeah. Natural wooden scents. I feel mountain.
I was just gonna say, you smell mountain.
Yeah.
Please feel free to use things.
That was a good one. Oh, I can smell that one. I'm afraid of people here. I feel like they might take away from me. I gotta throw my phone.
You can find one you like. You start with the right.
Wow. How much is it with the small body bottle? I guess I guess that come on me as
The small is $10.
$10?
Yeah. I think
Sir.
they have it. Samples for the balls.
For your air pressures?
Yes.
You're certainly welcome to pick up an example. I appreciate that. Please feel free to pick things up.
Oh, bathroom.
It's all restful.
I know.
If you did, you would just go.
I have penny. Oh, okay. $1.40. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you can go.
Hey guys, we are about halfway through. Wow, do I have darker circles under my eyes? I told you guys I only got 4 hours sleep. We are about halfway through, and I'm already at $470. So this is a pretty promising day. By the way, I want to apologize for being so grouchy earlier. If I was. Yeah, there was like the threat of wind earlier this morning and lack of sleep. But now that I'm here enjoying the beautiful weather and the customers, the day is a little better.
But look at this, it's a gorgeous day, and now shorts and t-shirt and everything's wonderful.
Yep, don't be worried.
Exactly. Just feel free to do things.
Hi guys.
It is. Okay. I encourage you to hold this in the sun. Yeah.
And I hate it because it's down in the little bowl.
Of course. Of course.
Hey guys, I just got done with this market. You guys, I beat my record. My previous record was, I think, 758 or 785. I don't know, bit of dyslexia there. One of the two. But today I did $825, and you guys, this is not even the height of this season. I am so excited now for July 4th. I am going to round out the vlog here, but for the next vlog, expect I'm going to do an unboxing from one of my favorite suppliers, Makesy. I am selling, if I didn't already mention it, I've been selling all my candles at buy one, get one 75% off because I'm trying to clear out all those vessels. And I'm going to do similar to the large ones, but I'm going to do an 8-ounce style and a 2.5-ounce style instead of the 12-ounce because I think the 12-ounce is just too much for people to buy. I got some of those on an order. There were some that they had put on clearance, so I had to grab them, and then I added some to my order. So there's just a few more that I have to get on their next sale, and then that's it. I will be stocked again with vessels for my next launch, I guess. And so I will do an unboxing in my next vlog about that. And then also, let's go ahead and do all those markets that I was telling you about. So that'll be my next one at Mountain Village, Cherry Days in Peonia, Colorado, and then back up here at Crested Butte again, all July 4th weekend. You guys, I am hoping for like $4,000 or $5,000 that weekend. Let's see how I do. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please like this video, comment, tell me how you're doing with your markets. I would love to hear, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.